Good morning! Today is a very exciting day because we are at a vineyard just outside of San Miguel de Allende. This is wine country of Mexico and there's a ton of vineyards all around, and today we're going to do a wine tasting, which is something I've never done before, so I'm super excited.
Are more citrus, or they're more floral, and are more in aromas could be more spice.
What he's just told us is that the difference between table grapes and wine grapes are that wine grapes are a lot smaller. You can see they're really tiny. Table grapes have a lot more water in them, and these actually have like a concentrated amount of sugars and citric acid. Also told us that all grapes start as white and then they turn red.
Here I'm started talking about our different vineyards in town.
So he was just telling us that these are the fermentation tanks and that the wines only need to stay in there for like 10 to 15 days before they're ready. Alright, we are in the barrel room. Each of these barrels, he said, will hold 300 bottles of wine, and they can use each one 3 to 5 times before they're not any good anymore.
Now we have like almost 100 that will help you to sleep.
So in addition to grapes, they also are growing lots and lots of lavender, and they have olive trees as well, but they're making lavender oil right here, and they also make olive oil.
That sweetness is the personality, that grape. Here's for example. Okay. Even the colors to make more light to our wine. We are using our sense, but one sense, the other are more. Only say the mesquite flowers that brings other color.
So he's just told us to combine some of this mesquite honey that we have, a raspberry, and some goat cheese.
That's for the wine, okay? The honey, the raspberry, and goat cheese.
Which wine are we supposed to drink?
The white one.
All of those flavors. Our blends. This is 50% Malbec, 30% Cabernet, and the last 20% is Syrah. But we don't add any kind of fruits, spice, flowers. The aromas are particles, chemical particles. In some things, like the fruits that you have in the plate, are more concentrated, like this wine, when our nose detects that particle of aroma.
So now he's just kind of telling us which flavor combinations we should try. We just did a date, pecan, and camembert cheese. We've also got a fig, we've got some fruit, and a couple different other cheeses. He's also just told us that these things that everybody kind of thought were black olives are actually grapes, and they're full of alcohol apparently. He said they're equal to like 1 shot of alcohol. Alright, doing the little weird alcohol grape. Oh god.
They give you shot glasses, and they just take as many shots as you want.
Is there a pit inside? There's a pit inside. No, that is not good. Here is the aftermath. Look at all those empty wine glasses. Alright, right, so we have just finished our tasting. You can probably tell I'm a little bit rosy. It was so good though. The tour guide was very, very, very informative. He told us, you know, why you hold the glass by the stem instead of gripping it like this, like I do. And he told us about the different flavor profiles and how the aroma, a lot of it, the aroma comes from the soil actually, because they only make the wine with grapes. They don't add things to it like spices or anything like that. But yeah, it was really, really good. And I was actually kind of surprised. I found out that my favorite wine was a red blend. It had some Cabernet Sauvignon and some Malbec. And the last wine that we tried was a Malbec, 100%. And I always thought that was my favorite wine, but apparently it's not. They also had a really, really good white. It was all just really flavorful. It was so good.